some comedy for you guys. So give it up for Troy Sartores, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, and Johnny's trying to adjust it, and I always take it off of there and everything. There we go. Yeah. You know, honestly, I'm upset. I've been robbed. Yeah. Somebody stole my midlife crisis. I mean, seriously, I think it has something to do with all the foods and stuff I eat and the things I drink. Because, you know, they tell you that, you know, if you drink so much coffee, you eat dark chocolate, you eat or drink some grape juice, eat some blueberries, that'll add so many years to your life, right? But then they tell you if you drink too much coffee and if you eat hot dogs, it's going to take this many years off your life. So honestly, I just think it's my internal clock that's messed up, trying to figure out when I'm actually going to die to where my middle life would be. I'll tell you this much, it's too late now. Nobody in my family has made it to 108, okay? So, I do know that, though, eating kale will add years to your life. And that's more years that you're going to have to eat kale. I am old. You know how I know I'm old? Because people around me tell me I'm old. No, they don't just come up to me and go, "Boy, Troy, you're old." No. They do it subtly, you know. Like people at work will say, "I met this older lady," or I was talking to this old gentleman, and then when they tell me their age, it's either my age or younger. Yeah, I had a coworker once tell me that his dad was old but could still do stuff. And then he told me his dad was born the same year I was. Yeah. Well, guess what? I can still do stuff too. I had somebody ask me, though, why I do comedy. And this is serious, you know, why I do comedy. For one thing, and I'm sorry Berlin left already, I've been acting on stage since I was in the 4th grade. And honestly, I started doing stand-up because it scared the crap out of me. I didn't start until just a few years ago. So, for people like Berlin and like Shay said, hey, you know, you do it, you try it, and you keep trying, and yeah, you're still nervous. But just to let you get inside a little bit about me, you know, the other reason I do comedy is because weird things happen to me, and my funky brain just sees the funniness in things. So this is just a little look inside my brain. So, just a thought. After all these years, I have abs that you can bounce a quarter off. Yeah, same way I could bounce a quarter off my 1980-something waterbed where the heater was broken and there was a leak in there somewhere that I needed to patch. Yeah, just a thought. Back in the day, I remember watching America's Funniest Home Videos when I was younger, and I was always laugh my head off, you know, at those videos. Now I'm at the age where I see somebody trip and fall and I think, "Aw, I guess they're just going to have to live with that now. This is going to be their new normal." You know, just a thought. Just a thought. When you're in that epic battle, you know, where you're asking, like, where do you want to eat? No, where do you want to eat? This all goes back to the Garden of Eden, right? When somebody picked an apple and somebody offered it to somebody else, and we've been paying for it ever since. It's also why few people choose Applebee's. Just a thought. Have you ever been driving home so fast and you just are hoping you're not going to get pulled over for a speeding violation because you got to go to the bathroom so bad? But then when you get home, you realize you got to charge your phone before you can go to the bathroom? Just a thought. You know, the Tulsa State Fair is coming up. Yeah, I know. When did Tulsa become the 51st state? You know? But the Tulsa State Fair is coming up at the end of this month. And I've had friends talking about, you know, they're excited to eat some of the food, the buffalo wings, or the giant turkey legs. And I say, oh no, I want to go full-blown Fred Flintstone. I want to find the booth that is selling buffalo legs. Just a thought. You know, I talk to women and they make fun of guys that wear cargo shorts. And these are the same women who are excited about pockets in a dress. Just a thought. People, around this time of the year, you know, we have the Charlie Brown Halloween special coming up. You know, it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Every time I watch it, I'm just waiting for little Charlie Brown to just go off and start chunking rocks and breaking windows. You know, who gives the kid a rock at every freaking house? Just a thought. Yeah, some of you guys are like, I've never seen that. Just a thought. When I was out of work, I was thinking about doing things to earn money, cleaning houses, and I was going to call it Hot Guy Cleaning Service. Not because I'm in great shape, just because I sweat profusely. Just a thought. When you're a dad, you get to say certain things. You know, like, you get to say things like, now listen to me. If train A leaves the station at 9 a.m. and train B leaves a different station at 10 a.m., you're still grounded for tying your little sister to the train tracks. Just a thought. When you have multiple kids, you also get to change the way you look at things. By the time you get the third kid, you say, hey, to the 5-year-old, you say, hey, why don't you go show your little sister why it's a bad idea to stick a fork in the wall outlet? Just a thought. You know, some people have guardian angels that are protecting them. I think mine gave up and they're just walking around doing color commentary now. Yeah. Just a thought. You know, I think it's a good idea to ever so often go through your closets and donate some of your things that you're not using anyway, right? You know, put them in the donation bins. But I like to put all the right shoes in one bag and all the left shoes in a different bag and put them in 2 different bins. Because who doesn't love a scavenger hunt, you know? Just a thought. We were going into Walmart and my kids saw this elderly gentleman dressed like some elderly people do. And I looked over at my kids and I said, wow, you know, I wonder what I'm going to look like when I get old. And they said, what do you mean when? Yeah, just a thought. I've been trying different things to get healthy, you know, and I've tried some yoga. And the first place I went was doing goat yoga. And I tell you, every time I tried to get that goat in those little yoga pants, it was headbutting me. So I went to a different yoga place where the yoga instructor was a former drill sergeant. You could tell because he kept saying, namaste and give me 20. Final thought. You know, when it's always good to know there's no place like home. And you can really tell this because if you go into Target naked, they arrest you. It's a whole other ball game when you go into Walmart, though. Thank you, guys. You've been great.
Amazing. One more time for Troy Star Troys, everybody. So cool. All right, y'all, we have some new faces. I'm so excited to have Brighton and